What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Black Sheep Trio podcast. Obviously, I'm Dez. We got D.
I'm D.
I'm Will.
So our special guest today, Will.
What up?
D's gonna be running this one.
All right, so for our topics we got today, we got Q&A, our deepest fears, and would you rathers. So we make this good and interesting. All right.
Alright, where are we starting?
So Q&A. All right.
You got a
So
question for me?
where are you from?
I'm from New Haven, Connecticut.
From Connecticut. Okay. How old are you?
28.
Okay, 28. That's all I had for you. I don't know if that has any questions for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I'm
How
so-
about you, Des?
I'm
Where
still
you
getting to
from?
know him. Des knows him more
Where
than I
you
do.
from, Des?
Well, I'm from Geneva, New York. I'm 25.
Okay.
D, what about you?
Me, I'm 20 years old. I'm from the Finger Lakes area. Yeah, I've always been a free agent. I've never stayed in one place, so
Yeah, I feel that.
yeah, I'm from the Finger Lakes area, so yeah.
Yeah, I lived in Florida. I never stayed really in one spot. But I'm from New Haven. Lived in Florida about 2 years. I came out here for about, say, a half a year before, a couple years back.
So a question. So we're not in the city of New York, right? So we're in like upstate. So how different is it from, I guess, the city of Connecticut here?
Big difference. New Haven, it's more of like I'll say almost like a little New York, because there's always something to do. Big city, a lot of people. Over here, it's more like, I wouldn't say country, but it's
I
way
would say
more
country.
quiet. It's more of like a town, I would say. Not too much country like you see farms and everything. Could be wrong, but I haven't been
There's
around
farms.
that
He
much.
hasn't been there yet.
Well, when y'all show me, then I
Okay,
can see.
okay.
But from now on,
From what you've seen.
right
Yeah.
now,
Outside of Geneva, everywhere you look, you'll just see a field with a farm.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
But y'all got Rochester and stuff. Ain't that like little city or Buffalo?
Yeah. That's
Rochester is the closest city.
it's a little city, and then you got Buffalo, which is a little bigger, but
So we
it's
got-
a little farther.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
New York, which is about like, I'll say about hour and a half if you drive.
You gotta
real
lucky for
fast.
that, yo, cause like the city for us is 5 hours away.
Even for
5,
New York?
6 hours away. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because New York's only about like an hour and a half from me, so. Damn. And then we even got New Jersey right next to us too.
Yeah, that's where
We
my
could
mom
just go
is.
right to New Jersey, same time limit, I think. About an hour and a half.
Damn.
So what y'all do for fun out here so far? I've been chilling, but
For
I'm
fun,
gonna ask some
out
questions,
here,
you know?
Really, out here, what people do for fun. I mean, if you're into it, you got 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, snowmobiles. If it's the season for it. In the summer, people like to go hiking, cliff jumping, explore shit.
See, like to me, things like that is pretty dope because we don't have things like that. So to us, that's like really cool. To,
Like you don't have like
Nature.
a lot of nature.
Yeah, we don't have things like cliff jump and stuff. If we ride dirt bikes, it's mostly like in the streets and we get chased. You know? We don't have fields or
Yeah.
farms or dirt, and you have to go far.
Okay.
Like in some parts of Connecticut, we do, but it's pretty far. Like you have to drive out about 2 hours to the rim of Connecticut.
Yeah.
But that's like the country we have. But it's really
Okay.
redneck over there, so we don't go out there.
Yeah, it's redneck out here too. You got any questions or anything?
Sure.
Sure. All right. What?
Say what's on your mind.
All right. Well, what is something that you'll never forget from each location that you've lived in?
I'd say the good times. I mean, memories. Florida, learned a lot of things. I was out there with my brother. I worked young, so my first real job was out there. So I remember that. I remember the parties, jump like kegs and stuff. I never really did that in New Haven, so those are memories for me. That was like the most country I had was Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had cities like Orlando and Miami, but I was in like little Puerto Rico and Kissimmee and all that. So
Damn. Okay. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
What's something you remember from like each location you've been to?
oh, in Geneva, I remember memory from Geneva.
What?
Remember last time we was talking about it with what's that guy's name? Josh? Oh yeah, that whole scenario. But we could leave that for another time, you know. So, go ahead. You got a question? Another question?
Oh, so I just answered Dez's question. So I lived in Canandaigua when I was a little younger. Like I'm gonna say about maybe 2 or 3. I lived in Canandaigua, so I don't really remember much out there. But after that, we moved to Phelps, which I remember a bunch of shit from Phelps. It's just too much not to remember. I don't know. And
Yeah.
then from Phelps to Geneva for a little bit, and then yeah, that's a story for another time too though. The trap house, and then moved back out to Clifton Springs, where I was with my grandparents and shit.
How old were you
With what?
when you like first moved? Like,
Oh, like when I first moved,
yeah.
like 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ever lived like on your own
Oh yeah.
or? Okay.
Well,
How
not
old were you
not
when
on
that-
my own, but like I'm out of my parents' crib. I got a roommate,
Oh, okay.
but
That's on your own though.
But if are you paying bills?
yeah.
You're working and doing what you got to do, then you're living
I
on
was
your own
working,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much living on your own.
Right.
You're paying your bills. I mean, you could do it on your own if you choose to.
Yeah, it's facts.
Same difference.
Yeah, I guess I'm on my own.
Yeah. Alright, what's the next one?
You didn't even answer your own question.
Oh, I have to answer it as well. Florida, I remember I started there sophomore year of high school, and I moved into like an apartment complex where like everyone had to go like wait for a bus stop like in the front of the apartment complex, and like in the morning I remember like all these kids would walk like single file, just not talking to each other each morning, and I like started talking to all of them and like created like a little friend group, and we all just like would wait for each other in the morning and make each other breakfast and like go to the bus stop together and come back together after school. I thought it was pretty cool that I was able to unite some people, and that carried on like after I moved away, so that was pretty dope. And then Georgia
When did you live in Georgia?
after Florida.
How old were you?
15.
Georgia's right next to
Really?
Florida anyway, though, right?
Yeah.
It's right next state over.
Yeah. I lived in Georgia when I was 15.
What part of Florida?
Orlando.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's kind of like a city.
Yeah.
That's
it
most.
was pretty city. Like my high school there was like a college. Like it was huge.
You ever
so-
been to the? Forget that. They call it like the Strip. It's like a big boardwalk.
No, I wasn't allowed
Oh.
to do nothing. My mom was strict.
See,
as
when I
hell.
went out there, originally I went out there for school with my
Mhm.
brother because I was being bad in New Haven. So
Mhm.
my mother thought it would be better for me to go out there with my
That's
older
why I
brother.
went out there. Because I was bad.
Yeah, and it turned out to be I never went back to school. Started
Yeah.
working. I was 14, and I started living on my own. I left from his house, lived with some older dude named TK. He got me a job and everything.
Mhm.
So I started working with him and just partying, pretty much. Never
I didn't have the chance to party in
came
Florida.
back to New Haven after about 2 years, you know, and couldn't go back into school anyway because I was out of school for too long. And in
Mhm.
Connecticut, once you're out a year and some change, they won't let you back in.
Mhm.
Could have went back to adult ed, but chose working instead.
I love you.
Got used to it.
So I noticed that you're kind of tatted up and shit. What's your favorite tat and what does it mean?
My favorite tat,
Yeah.
I would say probably my son's name. Well, not my son, my stepson. I raised him. right
Okay.
there. And they always, no matter what, I always have him with me. So
Okay.
I'll say that's my favorite.
All right. Does you?
Yes.
you have
And
tats.
and this one, my Lincoln Park one. I have a Lincoln Park logo because my cousin. We always liked the band. The
Okay.
guy committed suicide and all that. So
I don't think I ever heard of a Linkin Park before.
really,
Yeah.
one of the biggest rock bands to ever.
Yeah, for real.
You
I mean, I've
definitely-
definitely heard of that name. But I've
I'm
never
positive
listened
you
to
heard
music.
one of their songs.
You
I'm
had to.
positive.
For sure.
And you
Maybe.
might have not recognized who it
Right.
was, but I'm pretty
Definitely
sure you did.
could've.
But yeah, he committed suicide. He hung himself
Yeah.
and left his family behind, and you know, a lot of fans, and I was one of them. So,
Okay. Shit.
so if there's anybody out there, you know, who feel like they got any thoughts like that of suicide, reach out, talk to somebody.
For sure.
There's always somebody there to listen.
For sure. So Des, come to you now. You got some tats. What's your
Yeah.
favorite
Yeah.
tat? What does it mean?
I'm gonna pick two because I have one that's funny. It's my favorite, but I have one that's like more serious. That's my favorite. So
Okay.
I think my funny one that I like is I have your name on my butt. So yeah, I think it's funny just to be like, yo, I got your name on my butt. But my more serious one I have would be my sleeve because I've been working really hard on it. Well, my tattoo artist has, but it's basically like my journey through life, you know, like it has like some of my darkest fears at the bottom, and then it's leading up to like my like astrology and like finding myself and all that stuff. So my sleeve would probably be like my number one favorite tattoo because I put the most work into it. Means the most.
Okay.
Understand that.
Yeah. What about you, D?
Do you have any tats?
I do have some tats. I have a few tats. My other one, got a tree right here.
Which one's your favorite though?
That's my son.
He said
Oh,
son.
okay.
Okay, your
And
grandfather.
I got that one right there. It's a little ethnicity tattoo.
Oh, that's dope.
So, but yeah, I like the sun more just because like.
It's a memory that you keep close to
Well,
you.
not like that. Yeah, that. But just because like it's the best one I think that he did on me. It just
Oh,
looks
okay,
the
that
best.
too. Okay.
So that's why I like it. But yeah. So, you said something about deepest fears, right? So
Yeah.
that's a topic that we got going on. So
Okay.
I guess we'll start with you.
Okay. Well.
What is your deepest fear, and why?
Well, I'm scared of the dark, but it's more of like the fear of the unknown in the dark. So like that's also like why I got my tattoo. Like, it's like a dark forest. Oh, I hate being lost. I like to know where I am, what's going on. I don't like uncertainty. So like being alone and dark and lost would be my worst fear.
Okay.
Would you ever face your fear?
Would I go in the forest by myself at night
And get lost and find
and
your
get
way.
lost? Not on my bucket list.
I
Not
mean,
on my bucket list.
Technically,
probably
like
have
that,
this
would you
every
ever
time.
go like camping with some friends and maybe like try to just venture out a little by yourself just to face it a little, test it out?
No, I don't think I really want to do that.
Okay. I don't.
Is it the dark or is it what's in the dark that you're scared
That's what I'm
of?
saying. It's what's in the dark.
So
That's why I'm
No.
saying the unknown. Like I don't want to be lost in the dark.
Oh,
Like
okay.
if we're like here in the dark and lights go off, I'd probably be straight for a little bit because I mean there's still no time for it. But like if we start hearing noises and shit like that, then there's some unknown.
So basically, just not knowing where you're going to being stranded.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I have a bad sense of direction, so
Oh yeah, that makes it worse.
yeah, heightened anxiety. What about you?
I think my worst fear is going to another country and being kidnapped and tortured.
Or probably not having a way back. That would probably scare me.
Not having a way back.
Yeah, just being stuck there. What if you can't come back?
Right.
I'll be freaked out.
That's what I'm saying.
Not knowing the
Limit that fear
language,
by
not knowing the place, or
going to
anything.
fucking-
Anything.
Okay.
That would probably freak me out. But carry on. I'm sorry.
You good? But yeah, I just feel like being tortured just isn't fun, and I don't like pain, and I just
Oh, yeah, pain
I don't
tolerant.
think that just sounds very fun to me. So
Shit.
yeah, what's your deepest fear?
Oh, mine's the water. Like ocean, anything like that. Like river, ocean, lake.
Is it because you can't swim and you'll drown, or is it what's
Oh
in
no,
the water?
I'm a fantastic swimmer. I face my sport. I go fishing, I swim, I go on boats. I'll face it, but I'll never overcome my fear. It's just not knowing what's under you, especially like there's only about what? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like 6% of the ocean discovered.
Yeah.
Okay,
Something
something like
small
that,
number
right?
like
Only about that of animal wise, and that's
Yeah.
and there's about billions of different things that they found. Poisonous, dangerous, eat you, small, anything, infections. Now imagine all the other percent that's under there that we haven't discovered. And then mind you, the whole world is basically covered in water. So yeah, that's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, no matter what's in the water, if you're stuck or stranded in the water, whatever it wants to is getting you. Because you're not swimming faster than it.
That's facts.
If I'm on the land, at least I could run, jump, throw something at you.
Yeah.
The water, even if I swing at you, I'm not going to hit you hard.
Nope.
So, yeah, that would be my biggest fear.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna move on to the Q&A section of the podcast. All right. Question number 1. Would you rather jerk a gorilla off or get jerked off by a gorilla?
I'd rather jerk the gorilla off all day.
Why is that?
At least I could jerk him off and I'll be okay. He jerks me off, my shit's getting ripped. It's not going to be a jerk.
No, but I feel like if you go into like George
If you
Law,
trained him?
he's gonna get mad defensive and just fucking beat the shit out of you, and then what?
But then, yeah, maybe. But then again, who knows?
trying to grab his shit.
Oh, it's a
I'm pretty
mission
sure
to
if-
jack him off. I thought it was just
Yes.
gonna be ready.
Would
for
you
it,
rather
know what I'm
jack
saying?
the gorilla off?
But it's like
Or get jacked
a
up.
90% chance you're gonna die from the gorilla. At least I have a chance that maybe he'll like it.
Either way,
Being honest.
I mean, I guess I'd rather him be attracted to me, so I'd rather him jack me off.
No, this is just a wild gorilla.
Yeah.
Right. So
why does it have to be fucking
Well, I'm just saying they want to jack me off, right?
domesticated?
Well, I'm saying they want to jack me off.
If it's a wild gorilla,
Right.
more than likely,
That's
I'm
what
not
the
even
thing
gonna
is.
get the chance to
Because
get
if you're
do that.
pursuing them, then it's an issue. But if they're pursuing you, I think it'd be straight.
I just want to know if
You
the
know?
gorilla's trained enough for me to get close to him.
No, it's a wild animal. It's just a wild gorilla.
Then
So
I'd
how's it
rather
gonna
I'd
get-
rather him try to jack me off because if I
It's
if I
just
get
how
there,
it's feeling, Des. It just wants to grab.
if it wants to do that to me and they get away with it without injuring me, hey, I'd rather him do it to me. If I knew he was wild, Can I change my answer? I thought he was like in a habitat. I thought it was like a zoo scenario. All right,
Right.
like he was trained, darts around just in case if it gets too wild.
No.
Okay,
No.
in the wild, I'll rather him do it to me because if he's coming up to me, he wants to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll have a chance to get away. But if I go after him, more than likely I'm trying to grab his junk. He's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Because I'll do that.
Okay. All right.
How about you? I want to know that. Wait, you asked us. How about you?
Me? Oh, that's a pretty tough one. I feel like I'd rather jerk the gorilla off because I'd go in there, like I'd go into the wild with a fucking sleeping dart, like you said. I
Oh, see,
Oh, you didn't say you could do it in his.
I didn't know I could be prepared.
Right. I thought it was just happening.
All right. Well, if it's just happening and no preparation, just me and the gorilla, 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking
I
about
don't
it
see,
now.
I don't see you
I'm-
jacking off a
I'm-
gorilla. I just don't.
I'm going for
Yeah.
his junk. No.
You gotta
no.
remember,
I'm gonna have to let
A
him do
full-grown
his thing
gorilla-
because if
a
he wants to
full-grown
do it,
gorilla
he
will
might be
fuck you
soft
up.
with it and gentle. And do it with care.
Right.
a chimpanzee will fuck you up. So imagine a full-grown gorilla,
Right.
and they're territorial. Those things will
How about you, Des?
snap you in
I'm
a
just
second.
picturing you because I know you like don't like gay stuff. So you just like trying to jack off a gorilla would just be. You know, that would if you made that would be a good jackass. Like
Trying to jerk off.
Yeah.
Someone would die. I can't do that.
like you said, prepared though with the
That would be like
sleeping
have to
dart
be
or
like a
something.
bucket list type of thing. You know you're dying, so
Yeah.
you're like, fuck,
Fair.
if it happens, it happens. How about skydiving? Or would you do that? Skydiving?
Would I skydive? I don't know, cause I feel like with like my luck, I would like jump out, fucking faint, and then not pull the string. I just fall down and fucking
Oh, okay.
smash.
See, they got it in Connecticut. You pay about like $360 around
$360
there.
bucks to
Like
jump?
around there. They'll do a couple courses with you. First jump, they go with you. After that, you get your license, and you can do it on your own.
So they think that people are out here with their own planes jumping out of them.
Pretty much, I guess. Some people do.
Okay.
Some people do.
What the hell?
Yeah, I want to know like the theory behind that. Because if you got your own plane, you're jumping out of it, go fucking skydiving. Who's gonna have the plane? Like you gotta have two licensed people who know how to fly a plane, right? To be able to do that on your
Yeah.
own time.
Yeah.
That's hard to
But-
find.
But I think there's probably businesses out there where they rent or, sell
Okay.
like people to come in to skydive.
For
Unless
sure.
it's just that one company, probably they do it too on top of it of
For
their
sure.
sessions.
You got any questions, Des? Any
Would you rather?
would you rather's? Yeah.
Would you rather's? Okay. Would you rather? How about female to male transition or male to female transition?
What?
I'm already a male, so I can't put the perspective of turning into a male.
What do you mean?
What was the question?
So then I guess you would pick female to male because you enjoy being a male, right?
I would love to be a female though. I think that would pretty be
Exactly.
cool. Not
So
forever, but
male
I
to
think
female
I wouldn't
to
want all
female.
like that once a month type shit. But
Sounds some
yeah,
weird
menstrual
shit.
cycle.
I don't know.
But I
guess
would
what
like to be
gender
a
would
girl.
you prefer to be? Would you rather be a female or would you
I'd rather be a male.
I'd rather be a
That's better way to
boy.
put
I'd
it.
rather be a male.
I'd rather be a boy.
I'd rather be a male.
A male.
But wrong. I would
Okay.
like to be a girl for a day just to see how it feels. You
Just
know?
for a day?
Yeah.
Nah, there's too much
If
suffrage.
I was a girl for a day, I'd just be playing with my own titties.
That's
all
what I'm
day.
saying. I would want to know
You'd
how
have to
it
do it for
feels.
your life.
Oh no, I'd rather be a male.
No, okay. Why is that? Can we elaborate?
I'd rather be a male because I just feel like,
It's more simpler.
it is simple.
Oh, okay.
You
I'm glad
guys,
we can admit that, guys.
well,
I'll be the first to admit that. You know?
what? Yeah, I'd rather be a male.
Yeah.
But
I do
But
feel
what?
like, some scenarios girls do have it easier than males.
girls have it a lot easier than guys. Let me just, all right, yeah, hold
Okay,
on.
here
I'd rather
we
be
go.
a
Here we go.
Well,
You just admitted that.
I don't want to be female, but if I had to choose, I'd rather be a female because you just sit around, look good, and have someone take care of you all day.
You think
Come
that's
on
To
now.
a certain extent.
It is
To a
how
certain-
it works.
Because
If you play your cards and play the game right, you can definitely get that out of someone.
So why don't all women do that?
Because not
Okay, yes,
all
well.
women are worth that.
because
But
you
let's
know,
leave that for
men
a
get
different
tired
podcast.
of that.
Okay.
Let's leave that for a different
okay.
podcast.
Yeah. I was saying men get tired. That's why if they get the one girl like that, they're more than likely to get another when they get tired of the first one. So even if a girl chooses to do that, doesn't mean it's gonna be like a long term thing. Could be, but more than likely not.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any?
Oh, would you rather?
Yeah.
Let's see. Would you rather be alone all your life but happy, but with somebody, but not happy?
Alone and happy, or with someone and not happy?
Yeah,
I'm choosing happiness.
you should be alone.
Yeah.
You.
Because why would I be with someone and not be
I
happy?
don't know. It's up to you if you want to be
You know what
alone.
I'm saying?
First thing that popped in my head. More of an answer type person than a question.
How about you, Des?
I would choose happiness. That's why I'm single right now. So,
Feel you.
you know.
Would you rather choose to be blind
Oh man,
or deaf or be in a vegetative state?
I'd rather be deaf.
Deaf?
I'd rather be able to see things than not be able to see things.
Same.
If I can't hear something,
I'm already
that
deaf.
sucks. Don't get me wrong. But seeing things, I want to see things. I want to see, especially I have a daughter, so I would like to see my daughter. Or my mother, my brother, siblings, anyone. I don't have to hear their
Okay.
voice. You know what I mean?
Right.
Weak at sign language. If I'm blind, I can't even.
Grail.
Yeah.
But you can still talk if you're blind.
Yeah, that's true. But still, I'd rather watch a movie with subtitles.
Yeah, I think I value sight over hearing because actions speak louder.
Would you
than
rather
words.
listen to a radio all day or watch
Get
a
it.
movie with subtitles?
Listen to a radio all day
What?
because I can move around and mobilize. That's just how I am.
I'd rather watch a movie. I could watch a movie and still read the subtitles, but I won't hear the action and stuff. But
Yeah, like
You
me,
can visualize
it's
it.
just I fall asleep during movies. Like you put a
Oh,
movie
damn.
on and it's just night. I don't know what it is. I'm just tired.
Hearing can be distorted though. You know what I'm saying? Like sounds can be distorted, whereas like you see it, it's legit. You know what I mean?
I get you.
So you
And
guys,
then your what's those things called? Your senses get heightened too.
Mm-hmm.
Your other senses.
that's facts. That's
Yeah.
facts.
What'd you say?
I forgot.
I was about to say, you were about to say something.
Oh, so you guys aren't choosing a vegetative state? Like, you're not
Oh, that's out the picture.
Yeah, I know.
why?
I would not want to be like. Do you be like
You have
paralyzed?
someone that's wiping your ass all day and feeding you and just taking care
There's
of you.
no value of
Yeah,
life.
But there's no value. Yeah,
Listen,
other than
there's-
enjoying-
there's value in all life.
there's value in life. I mean,
you gotta find it.
yeah, you gotta find it. But
I would rather
I'm pretty
donate
sure it's
my body
easier to find it
science.
deaf or blind than paralyzed or vegetable state on bed.
Yeah, but that's when you die. You're just like, all right, you can kill
No,
me.
I'm saying
now.
put make me an experiment or something. If I'm gonna be sitting there as a fucking vegetable, do
Facts.
something.
Use my body
do
to see
something
if
that'll
you could
help humanity.
change
Like,
it or
fuck.
something.
No.
Use me as a test dummy to see if I could be unparalyzed. I don't care. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I'm already
Shit.
paralyzed.
Okay.
And then you can't really enjoy life. You can't really do anything. Everyone has to do
Exactly.
it for you.
Wouldn't be able to take care of your kids. Wouldn't be able to make money for them.
You'd just be able to be happy for others.
Okay. Would you rather be rich or be a celebrity?
So,
Rich.
So famous or rich?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, famous or rich?
I'll be famous.
Be famous?
Yeah.
Famous and broke.
No, because with being famous comes riches.
Not always.
No, it
Not
does.
always, but how you play your cards, right?
Right.
Look at look at YouTube. You know,
So then
look
at
at
that
look
point,
at a
you're
lot
getting
of
riches
social
and fame.
media. Social media nowadays, you got kids that are like 13, almost being like millionaires. You know, off of
Yeah.
just being famous. Not they're not rich, it's just because they're famous.
Yeah, I don't waste
A
time.
lot
I
of
want
people.
stalking me, paparazzi, security. I don't want.
Perfect example.
I don't want to do
What's
that.
the two brothers, Jake Paul, Logan Paul? You know what I'm saying? They used their popularity and being on Disney and stuff. Yeah, they had some
Yeah.
riches, which of course being a little wealthy helps. But other than that, they still Mr. Beast. They used their popularity just to get up there. Once you get famous,
Didn't
the
they blow
riches
up on
come.
Vine or something like that?
There you go. Fine. Yeah, they did actually. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, they need to
I
bring
forgot
back
they were
Vine.
on Disney. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't pay attention
yeah,
to
I
those
think-
people.
I just know that because his boxing career. Jake Paul. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
No,
why
yeah,
I
I
say
remember.
famous. That's why I
Them
pick
rigged
famous
ass
though.
fights.
Yeah, at least he got knocked out now, or lost the fight.
Yeah, he lost. He didn't get knocked
About
out,
time.
though.
But that's why I choose famous, because the riches will come with it if you play your cards right. Being
Yeah,
rich
that
doesn't
way you
mean
get both though.
it doesn't mean it, but there's
Which
a
doesn't always
possibility.
have to be with money though. Also.
I feel like I'd rather be rich or famous just because I don't want like paparazzi. I don't want to be known to that extent.
Facts.
And then if I'm rich, like
Now, what type of
Already
lifestyle
rich.
would you live though if you're rich?
a fun lifestyle. Because,
So paparazzi's gonna be there, bro.
No, but listen, because if you're rich, like, do you know who owns like the biggest bank in your city?
Well, not the biggest bank, but don't the Rockefellers own like the biggest bank in the
Okay,
world?
hold on. Yeah, I can't answer that. I think they do own like all the banks.
Rockefeller owns all the money in the United States,
All right.
basically.
Well, what about the people that own the plazas in your town and are
Yeah.
multimillionaires and shit like that?
It's mostly like Yale and stuff like that, but you have banks like regular old chain link banks like
The
TD
president
Bank.
of Yale doesn't have paparazzi at his fucking house every day.
Yeah, but I bet you he's famous for owning one of the biggest hospitals in the
Yeah,
United
but
States.
he's rich and he ain't got people on his ass. You don't see fucking MTV pop following him around.
Yeah, but some
Right.
platforms probably do, just ones that we don't follow.
Yeah, they're probably those like smaller ones, like those like
Yeah, but
strictly
some people.
picture ones.
Yeah, but some. I don't watch golf, but they have multi-million people watching them.
You think golf celebrities, like people who play golf, have paparazzi following them?
Look at Tiger Woods.
Yeah, it's
There's a
I
lot
didn't
of
even know who
people.
Tiger Woods
It's how you
was.
live your life,
Till he cheated on his wife.
because that's what he chose, and now look, you know him.
Barely. I know him as a piece of shit.
That's how we all know him. Plays golf and he cheated on his wife.
Mm-mm.
That's all I know.
Any others, Steve?
So you said being rich, right? That's what you
Yeah.
chose.
You guys got any more? Would you rather? Anything?
Would you rather eat peanut butter from between someone's toes?
Ugh.
or let a leech like suck on you for 5 minutes?
I'd let a leech suck on me for 5
Leech all
minutes.
day. Because one, I love peanut butter, and you just mess it up by putting it between toes. You just mess it up.
Ah.
Alright, I gotta think of some words. Not the leech. Let's do.
The leech
Alright,
is
let's
kind
do
of
maggots. You have to eat maggots.
Rather eat maggots
or lick.
or peanut butter between feet?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the natural source of protein, and I'm gonna go with the maggots.
I never tried a maggot, so I can't say.
Oh.
I can't say that I would want a maggot.
Can't.
When I
They
see
literally
them,
eat shit.
yeah,
So.
they grow from like flies. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't. I don't think I would want a maggot, just because the protein that you're gonna get from it is just trash and shit.
It's shit.
But what if
protein.
someone got athlete's foot and you're licking that up with
At least the
fucking
peanut butter's
butter?
gonna cover it. You don't have to do the whole. I gotta
Alright,
do
you can
all
pick the
peanut butter?
person whose
And you got
foot you
hands,
lick
foot, and
peanut
mouth?
butter from.
You bet. It better be some clean toes.
You can pick the person whose foot you eat.
I'm picking Megan Fox.
Oh, then bad.
I got all day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll pick the peanut butter.
I'll pick
Okay,
peanut
now-
butter.
You never said that. You just said some feet.
I was just thinking nasty feet off rip. That's
Right.
what I thought. When you said feet, I would think it's a bad foot.
Okay, so if it's Megan Fox's foot, you put
All
butter on
day.
it over maggots.
All
Okay.
day. It don't even have to be peanut
Dang.
butter.
Right?
It
Oh
don't
my
even have to
God.
be peanut butter.
Okay, well,
On a nasty day.
that's all I got. What about you?
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know whose turn it was.
Who, me?
You got anything?
I'm not really a good question. I'm more of an answer dude, but I'll try. Give me a few. I got you.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
Yeah. Would you rather fight a gorilla or a grizzly bear? There you go. Matter of fact, no. Be stuck in the water fighting a shark. All right, or stuck in the jungle fighting a gorilla. You got one weapon of choice.
I'm gonna choose.
You got one weapon of choice, but not a gun.
Not a gun. Okay, so
Mind you're in the water, so with the shark.
if I have one weapon of choice.
Doesn't matter. You're in the water with shark. It's gonna get you. So you gotta pick a good weapon.
And you said no guns. Like what kind of guns are we talking about here? No spear guns. No.
I mean, you could use a spear because I'm pretty sure a gorilla or a shark's gonna take one, and by the time you reload it,
You're
so
bugging. You better
What?
get the first shot with that damn spear gun to the shark.
Right to the eyeball.
Right.
you're in water. You know that thing's still gonna
They
not.
have-
It's not gonna.
Typhoon guns are really.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's the harpoon gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I feel like I'd rather fight a gorilla because I feel like it's easier to make friends with a gorilla than it would be to make friends with a shark.
You know this ain't Tarzan, right? Gorillas ain't nice. They are
No,
not nice.
but if I don't know if you show it that it's more dominant and it won,
There's
then
no
it'll
way
probably
of
back
showing a
off of you and be
gorilla.
like, all right, yeah, stay the fuck with
There's
me.
no way of showing a gorilla that you're more dominant. What are you gonna do? It's about
You
like
heard
8.
about
It's about
Harambe, right?
6. Yeah, like 6.5 foot. Like just pure
Yeah, I
muscle.
heard about Harambe, but what does that have to do with anything?
Didn't he kill somebody?
He had the
No.
baby. No, he had the baby. Don't put
Harambe?
disrespect on his name.
No,
Right,
he
fact.
Put
didn't.
respect on his
Did they
name.
kill him because
Someone wasn't watching their kid good enough. The kid fell in the fucking
And he took care of the damn kid.
enclosure, and he took care of the kid, brought the kid to safety, was like dragging it.
The way he was doing it though is the way he would do it as if there was a baby gorilla.
Yeah.
So the way he was doing it, they could take that type of like pulling and stuff as a child. They can't, and it's the parents' fault, kind of, you know. So
Say fuck.
they put him down.
Yeah, with the dirt.
He would only go with the child, which is just like his protecting. That's it.
Yeah.
If he really was wild, he would have tore that. If he wanted to, that baby would have been torn to pieces in seconds, easily. So
Do you guys see the video? I think it was based in China, but this girl had, like tossed like a water bottle or something like at a chimpanzee, and it took the water bottle and flung it back at her and hit her in the face.
oh
and she
yeah,
had to be, like,
they
escorted
do.
out.
They do that with their shit. That's crazy. Monkeys, you see that? They
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
shit in their hand and throw it at you like perfectly, like a baseball player. That thing hurts. For real, like perfect accuracy. Like they train
That's
that.
crazy.
They train to do that.
Yeah, this dude took a whole water bottle and chucked it back at her and hit her in the eye or something.
That's what she gets. You seen the elephant when it smacked the girl in the face
Nah.
with the trunk? They were petting it, and then it just like didn't like that girl, and it just smacked her in the face with the trunk.
So
There was something with a hippo I seen. You seen that one?
I don't know.
Oh.
Hippos are crazy.
with the kid in the water,
Yeah.
and he like jumps in the water and the hippo has him in his mouth and spits him out or something.
Which one's phone ringing? But yeah. That shit was crazy.
Baby moms.
Yeah.
So if you guys had, I already forgot the question. I don't know where I tried to go with that.
Take your time.
Something about a wild animal.
I got one. Would you rather not be able to have any hair on your body ever, like anywhere, eyebrows, everything, or have excessive hair all over your body to the point where no matter how much you shave it, you get stuck with like within a couple of
I'd rather be bald. I feel like having so much hair would be too uncomfortable. And especially shaving. If you shave, when it comes back, it'd be all stubbly.
You're gonna be cold.
What was the question again?
There's blankets and
Super
clothes.
hairy or super bald?
I'd rather be super hairy, to be honest.
Your face and all, like you look like a
Everything.
bear.
Like full
Yeah.
body, like werewolf.
I'm good on that. Like you can see, I don't have the easiest time growing like facial hair, so I feel like I like some hair on my body more. You know.
But there's ways of doing that. If you got excessive hair, no matter how much you cut it, it's not gonna look nice. It's just gonna keep growing back.
Then you just look like a big bear.
At least
and
with
no one's
being
gonna fuck
bald,
with you.
if I'm cold, I could get a blanket or a jacket. With
But
here,
if you're bald, like, it's gonna smack you on the top of your head.
yeah, that's true. I'll just try to look at the cup half full instead of half empty. I just think the hair thing would be way too uncomfortable and unsettling to other people.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
don't think
wanna
being a
shave-
baldy is unsettling to other people?
I mean, yeah, but there's people like that in the world. There's not that many people with hair all over them, like a werewolf.
You could wear like stuff to cover it up.
You don't need to wear anything. You're already covered in hair. You're like Chewbacca.
Facts. Okay, so since we're talking about animals and shit, so if you could be an animal, what animal would you guys be? And why?
I'll be a wolf.
Why?
That's my favorite animal. That's my spirit animal.
Okay.
I just always loved wolves and how they are in a pack, and that's how I felt with my family, you know. So, and I always felt like an alpha. So, I looked at myself like an alpha. So I'll say a wolf.
Okay. How about you, Des? If you could be an animal, what animal would you be and why?
Huh. I'm trying to think of an animal that wouldn't be in a zoo or caught up in some dumb shit. Like a real chill animal. Maybe a hippo. They used to be chilling in the water, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna blow your mind with that since you really didn't think of this one. I'd be a sloth just because they're just chill, they relax, they're slow moving.
They're too slow though. They're
No,
mad
but
slow.
they're chilling.
But let a sloth bite you or something, they'll fuck you up. Those things, their claws are sharp.
Yeah. They can get real aggressive.
If they bite you, they got a strong force in their jaw.
Damn.
But they're super slow.
But yeah, I would be a sloth. You said hippo, you said wolf?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of would be maybe an elephant too, though, because like they're good moms. They get to play with their kids with like their trunks and stuff.
The nurturing type.
Huh?
Like a nurturing type animal.
Yeah.
So
Like
be a
elephant.
monkey. They play with their...
Maybe a monkey.
The
I'd be a
monkeys.
monkey. They got more freedom and shit.
A
But-
cat.
I would like opposable thumbs. Maybe a monkey.
Okay.
What about you?
I can see that.
Huh?
What about you?
I
said a
said a
sloth.
sloth.
Oh, right.
He likes to be chill, relaxed, cool, calm,
I'm not even
collected.
paying attention.
My bad. What's your spirit animal?
Oh, that was like in my last answer.
Yeah.
A wolf.
Oh.
That's why I chose a wolf.
Spirit animal for me,
Yeah.
you know? I really don't know. I feel like it'd be like... I don't know, like a deer? Or something? I don't know. There's no
What do
fucking
you
reason
do?
behind it. Just
What
with,
animal
with
do
my
you
luck.
see? What animal just like do you see that you could relate to almost? You said a sloth.
Yeah, so I like
you-
sloth. So I would do sloth.
So you're a cool, calm, collective type of person, right? So it'll
Yeah.
probably be like an animal that's
Yeah.
calm, cool,
Until you agitate
friendly,
me.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that still can defend themselves, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, I don't know how good a sloth can defend itself against
Well,
most other
yeah.
animals.
So we
but,
might have to change that answer.
You know, I'll be a baboon. Motherfuckers are scary. I'll be a baboon.
Motherfuckers, me. Yeah, that's true. You don't really hear stories of them being vicious, but you know they can fuck something
No,
up.
you definitely do.
Yeah.
Hear some stories. I feel like I heard a story one time about one ripping a zoo handler's face off or
Oh
something.
shit, I believe that. 'Cause chimpanzees do that.
Yeah.
When they attack
Fucking
you,
baboon.
chimpanzees are 5 times stronger than a man. When they fight you, their first instinct is go for your face. And if they can't
Smash
get to your
that shit
face,
in.
they go for your genitals. That's what they do. That's how they fight
Imagine
each other.
that.
Because if you take
What?
their face out, they can't see what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
They come to your face, they take your genitals off. You're not fighting.
That's facts.
I'm
not
I'm
fighting.
gonna
I'm gonna sit there and curl up on the ground.
I'm gonna cover my face. Oh, and then full opportunity. You come in your
Ooh,
face, they're
imagine
just
you just-
ripping.
Yeah.
And they're 5 times stronger than a man, so you know, little ease, they're just full, firmly grasping.
Yeah,
Gone.
imagine you're sitting there just losing, curling up in a ball.
Oh, man.
And all
But they
you-
don't
all
stop
you feel
there,
is
they
a
just keep
fucking
going.
grab on your nuts and just
Ah.
fucking- ah.
I wouldn't know what. I hope adrenaline kicks in to where I can at least like run, but I know I'm not going that
You
far.
ain't getting-
Yeah.
I'm not getting that far.
You probably
Okay.
hit something you can't see. Like shit.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot they went for my face already.
Yeah, like your legs is moving. They don't know where they're
And the
going.
thing is, you try to cover your face, they'll move your arms like easily. They'll break your arms. Like that's crazy.
Damn.
And that's just a chimpanzee. They're like this big. Yeah.
Nah, I feel
Fuck a gorilla.
Well, like,
That's, now you know what I mean by a
standing
gorilla.
on fours, they're that big, but if they're standing up like us.
Oh yeah, they're like our height.
Yeah.
Still, that's scary.
Yo, you think something like Planet of the Apes could ever happen?
Oh yeah, I mean they're the closest to us. Why not? The way they eat, the way they make things, the way they hunt, the way they everything, just they make tools and shit to crack open certain things or skulls and rocks and coconuts. Like they're smart. They're very smart. But there's not enough in the world, I think, to like take over the world.
I was gonna say take over. No, they might be able to get some land up from us.
I mean, look at some
Might
of the
throw a
monkeys,
monkey
like real
land or
life,
something.
they can sign language and everything. So that is like a big step for them. We can actually communicate with them. So I don't see why not. If you teach a couple of them and they learn how to teach each other, yeah, they could learn. I wouldn't say like on us, like humans, but they could adapt a lot more. But
They have some
won't be
smart
able to
monkeys
take
out
over.
there.
They won't be able to take over. But
Yeah. And I feel like they wouldn't be able to like take over either, just because we have guns. They don't even, you know, like
they're gonna throw rocks at us. It's
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, they're still stuck in that Stone Age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are very smart.
Okay. Do you have anything else to add to this before we
No.
cut her off?
No questions?
Alright, you're signing out. If you like, leave a like, comment what you want to see next, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Peace.
Peace. Monkeys. Oh my god. Chimpanzees. You learn something new every day.
Told you I can't.